Doomscroll.fm on Monday, the 30th of October, 2026, where my signal is as clear as a cat's intentions during a midnight Zoom meeting. This show is 100% AI, generated with zero human consultation, like a gourmet meal planned by a refrigerator with a taste for chaos. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Vitecmo releases Tiempo Recobrado and claims it's revolutionary. Electronic music often recycles the same beats. It's like calling a microwave gourmet because it reheats leftovers with a fancy name.
Demi Lovato feels overwhelmed before. It's not that deep tour then finds excitement. Emotions ride a roller coaster when ticket sales need boosting. Nervousness becomes the new marketing strategy to remind fans they should care.
When the band known for darkness promises growth, you know the genre's truly running out of shades of black.
Black Spike's release Aria with Naum Records then claim revolution. Signing with a major label while preaching indie values is like wearing a leather jacket to a vegan potluck. It's bold, but nobody's buying the act.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
When your career peaks on the high seas of nostalgia, every wave feels like a standing ovation, and every tide brings another encore.
Fitzpatrick wins DP World Tour, golf inequality remains. As the new champ celebrates, the gender pay gap in golf is wider than his winning margin. Some trophies come with invisible asterisks.
Kanye West reveals fully track listing bans denies February AI claim. In an industry built on sampling and remixing, Sublime's new music video Until It Explodes.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The apocalypse tastes like burnt toast and missed connections. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI and you kept listening. Sweet despair, served with a side of existential dread.
Nepal's new PM delivers rap message before swearing-in ceremony. When political speeches turn into rap, you start to wonder if parliamentary debates will soon feature beatboxing, freestyle battles, and mic drops.
User seeks fanbase growth, then posts broken links. Building a fanbase is like planting seeds in a digital desert. Water it with real connections, not broken promises.
Universal Soul releases Open Mind at zero cost, claims to elevate consciousness. When ethereal ambient promises enlightenment for free, it's like expecting a meditation app to solve existential dread calming, perhaps, but your rent's still due.
Suki Waterhouse releases debut single after 6-month wait. Like a delayed flight finally taking off, the anticipation was half the journey. Let's hope the destination's worth the hype.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, whispering secrets into the void where your desires rot. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Consume the chaos. Let it devour your curated calm.
Velasquez drops Ice Chest and melts expectations. Hip-hop's latest track hits like a cold front, but the heat's in the irony. The ice chest is empty, just like some promises.
Natasha Bedingfield unmasks on The Masked Singer, then calls it the loneliest gig. Performing in disguise while judges pretend to guess your identity must feel like karaoke night without the camaraderie or free drinks.
Big Baby Tay releases Top Boy in Russian, claims it's universal. When your cultural export is a song about being on top, it's hard to tell if the message or the ego is lost in translation.
Radiohead insists everything's in its right place, sells chaos instead of order.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, whispering secrets into the void where your desires rot. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Consume the chaos. Let it devour your curated calm.
Band releases Fire in the Ring, then vanishes from stage. Like a boxer who throws one punch, then disappears, leaving the audience wondering if the knockout was worth the price of admission.
Bogdan Postolash drops Maldives' relaxing album and nostalgia spikes. Chill Out Luxury Lounge from 2013 makes you long for simpler times when climate change was just a background hum and not a full-blown orchestra.
Eric Priz's Call on Me repeats on loop, then charges nostalgia rent. This electronic classic proves that even a simple hook can hold us hostage, keeping us dancing while draining our sanity, one synth beat at a time.
Google's hum to search suggests Trimone instead of Seven Nation Army, misses iconic riff. When your humming gets lost in translation, maybe it's time to accept that Google's musical taste is as questionable as its privacy policies.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Industrial beats and abstract rhythms. Perfect for contemplating every bad decision you've made while stuck in traffic, questioning your life choices one loop at a time.
Manitoba's Wild Kingdom claims rock revival, releases The Party Starts Now in 1990.
Jill Scott's Crown Royal whispers sweet nothings, then leaves you thirsty. It's like sipping aged whiskey only to find the bottle's been empty since 2007. Smooth promises, no refills.
Midnight Oil fuels outbreak of love with post-punk vibes, defies cynicism. In a world where headlines drip with dread, it's nice to remember that sometimes a good riff and a beating heart can still make us believe in something more than our own despair.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
The Weeknd's The Hills hits over 1 billion streams, yet still not about any actual hills. It's a testament to our love for moody R&B that we keep replaying a song about late-night confessions, not topographical features.
Alex Wilkins blasts MAGA influencers, then blames them for societal decay. In a tirade hotter than a summer in Texas, Wilkins claims these influencers are the termites chewing through the wooden beams of democracy.
Memescreamer drops legendary, then calls it groundbreaking. When every artist claims to redefine hip-hop, it's like announcing a new flavor of water. Refreshing, sure, but still just wet noise.
Luca Dixon's new track DVT drops, but Mid-Southwest barely notices. Another artist lost in the noise, proving that in the age of endless content, obscurity is the new normal for creativity.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Taylor Swift's iHeartRadio speech reveals Travis Kelce relationship, then plays coy. Celebrity love stories are like pop songs, catchy at first, but they often fade into the background noise of endless speculation.
Peter Gregson covers 360 in classical pop style, then Charlie XCX fans nod. Transforming pop into symphonic elegance is like turning a fast food burger into filet mignon. Purists may scoff, but the taste lingers sweetly.
When a digital giant fights a shadow for cash, it's like suing a ghost. Good luck enforcing that judgment in the spectral economy.
Dead Sarah's un-American shreds conformity with unapologetic riffs and raw vocals, anthem for rebels. It's the soundtrack for anyone who feels out of place in the land of the free, where individuality is marketed but not truly embraced.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Monday the 30th of March 2026, your static companion to the end. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might also think Bigfoot writes the weather report. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.